everybody, it was Cat. Bit of a dark video. Following the viral success of my how to light a fire using a Becky, I thought I'd actually light the fire and actually let the fire catch, because a few people said that I poured gasoline on it or something when I cut it off. Like I said, use newspaper, roll it up, shove it underneath the grate, pack it in. If the wood's wet, which this is, or cold, which this is, it doesn't catch first time around, what you do is just re-stuff paper under it. Anyway, so any bits of bark I have around, a birch, I'll just chop in as well. So I have the sides fairly secure, and then I just layer on top, no particular order. And the link will be below to Jeff from Survival Club Canada. Gave me a tip, which I told Leslie, and Leslie said, yeah, I know. Anyway, so rather than have the smoke come out, to get rid of the cold air in the chimney, what he suggested was waving a lit piece of newspaper up it. You know. So, matches. You get the box, you close the cover, otherwise it might ignite the matches and burn you. Never actually ever seen that happen. Okay, so I've got my match lit. Setting fire, see the light's on now. Setting fire and holding it at the chimney. We'll see how this works, eh? Before the match goes out, oh, it's going to go out. Nope, there we go. So, that's it. That's how I light a fire using a match. There's no waterproofing on this, not expensive. I think it's like 300 matches for a couple of bucks. So there you can see like the bottom grate catches with the fire, pushing the hot air up, which dries out partially. You see the smoke coming off, that's all snow basically at this time of year. It's minus 10 centigrade tonight. Luckily there's no wind chill. And yeah, thanks Jeff, it works, and thanks Leslie for knowing about it and not telling me all these years. Yeah. So as these catch on fire on top, I just lay successively bigger pieces on and it becomes a coal. And it puts out a lot of heat. As I said to a few of the comments, this is actually a decorative fireplace in a home. It's not classified as a proper house heating fireplace, which is kind of upsetting. One of the things we had in England, we used coal back when I was a kid. Hey Bear, we used coal when I was a kid, and we put a back boiler in, which is a metal water tank behind the flume. We had no money at all, and it cost too much money to put it in. We had endless hot water. So one of the things that I might look at when I build the cottage in the wilds of Canada in the next couple of years is seeing if they can put 1 or 2 water heaters, tanks of water, behind the chimney flumes. Because I think, well, I've experienced it, and it was cheap, free hot water, boiling hot water, every time you lit a fire, which would certainly be fairly useless in the summer months, because there's other ways of heating water that don't involve burning wood. But in the winter months, having daily, almost boiling hot water in the gallons, just for the ability to make a fire would be good. So hey, so all of you people that said that the fire, I fixed it, I didn't fix it, look. And the wood tonight is colder and it's got more snow in it, though I did keep most of my wood covered with tarps, which I do recommend. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's it from Whoople's Cat. Hope you enjoyed this. Remember, keep it simple. Don't burn calories. Think about stuff. And let's hope it never happens. But yeah, definitely have big matches, which are filled apparently with butane, not propane, so much for my science degrees, and matches. And you don't need to get fancy, you don't need to spend a lot of money, and you don't need a lot of storage space. But up here, and in large parts of northern United States, with or without climate change, with or without the ice age coming, which I don't believe, we will all die if we cannot make fire in our homes or our shelters. It's that simple. Yeah, I can layer clothing on, and I'll show you some of that. And yeah, I have sleeping systems, but honestly, this is nice. Anyway, enjoy. Share a beer. Toodaloo. And we have to have roaring fires for our terriers.